Mr. Taylor, is there anything you'd like to tell me before I sentence?
21-year-old Brian Earl Taylor is about to receive his sentence for unlawful imprisonment and carrying a concealed weapon. Police reportedly found Taylor struggling with a man while putting a gun to his stomach.
Hello, Honorable Judge O'Brien. My name is Brian Taylor. I would like to start off my speech by saying sorry to the victim, Shawan Smith. My sorrow also to you, Your Honor, for presenting myself in your courtroom again. These 4 months that I have been incarcerated, I have thought of a methodical plan to ensure I never go to prison ever again. I want to go back to school to finish my major business management at Eastern Michigan University. I want to involve myself around people that I grew up with that have positive goals. In conclusion, Your Honor, I would like to apologize to the victim again. I am truly sorry. I am asking you to sentence me to 36 months, please, instead of 42, because I have a 7-year-old brother that looks up to me, and I need to be there for him as a male figure to show him how to grow as a mature young adult. Thank you, Your Honor, for your consideration and letting me speak. And also, I wrote a song. Hello there, Your Honor. I want to say I'm sorry for the things I've done, and I try and be stronger in this life I chose, but I want you to know that door I close. And Your Honor, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. To my mother, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. To the victim, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, 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 sorry. Oh. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Well, you're obviously a talented young man, and I hope that you'll be able to use your time productively when you're in the Michigan Department of Corrections to take advantage of the programs that they have, so you will be able to reach your goals.
Despite his performance, Judge O'Brien explains the minimum guideline range for his crimes is 50 to 100 months, regardless of his talent. Taylor sentenced to 2 years for illegally carrying a concealed weapon and another 18 months to 15 years for unlawful imprisonment. Next, we take you to bond court in Brevard County, Florida. In this corner of the screen, we have the defendant, Brandon Justice. He's charged with domestic violence against his live-in girlfriend. Just below him is the prosecutor. Over in this corner is the defense attorney. And rounding out the group is the judge, Ali B. Majid. Justice and his girlfriend have a child together. When she asked for help with childcare one evening, Justice responded with a mean-spirited rap. Yes, a rap song about her.
We might have to hear that verse.
When confronted about his behavior, Justice allegedly punched a hole in the bathroom door and struck the victim. He then told her if she went to the police, it would start a war between them. Judge Majid doesn't appreciate the sentiment.
We got a whole bunch of wars going on. I don't think we can handle another one, sir.
I don't want to start another one.
How old are you?
26.
They said you were rapping a verse about her. But you're drinking so much you forgot. So you remember the verse now?
No, sir.
Let's hear it. Let me hear it. It might help you, it might not. Might hurt you. Let me hear it.
You want to hear me now? All right. This is me up in my mind, suddenly secluded. This is me giving time, everything's inclusive. And I don't even know, but everybody wants to do exactly what they tell me to do. You know what I mean? I know. I'm in like a situation where I don't want to rap.
Well, let me tell you something. All right? It's a bad omen when a man beat up women. And you can listen to this without fail. If you don't raise bail, you're going to stay in jail.
But this judicial MC isn't finished with his diss track just yet.
You probably don't like the beat, but I'm going to set your bond and you can have a seat.
Thank you.
With his rap concluded, Judge Majid gets back to business. Before making his decision, he wants to hear first from the prosecution.
What do you say, Mr. Beatty? Looks like his first offense.
Means nothing to me, Judge. The police say he was going to start a war.
Start a war? We can't have that. We got enough wars.
I don't think he should be out at all. We object to any bond because he's just liable to follow up on what he said he was going to do.
Mr. Kennedy?
Judge, no priors. Judge, I'd ask for PTR.
After hearing from both sides, the judge, who's been on the bench for 24 years, makes his ruling.
You got a first-time offense. You got to stay away from don't call her, don't visit her, don't have anything to do with her. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do not return to where she lives, where she works. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have a good record, but you can't be going around threatening people. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
$1,500 cash or surety.
Thank you.
Justice was released on $1,500 bond, and the charges were ultimately dropped. As for the judge with the killer rhymes, he cues up another rap sheet.
Next.
Now to Broward County Circuit Court in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where Judge Stephen Zachor is holding bond hearings via closed-circuit TV. This is Julio Torres, who doesn't seem too excited about the proceedings.
Good morning, Mr. Torres.
24-year-old Torres may look tired because he was arrested late the night before. He's charged with resisting arrest, trespassing, and violating his probation.
Your bond on count 1 is $100. There's no additional charge for count 2. To be held no bond on the Dade County violation of probation.
Why'd I get a trespass?
Despite his microphone being turned off, Torres continues to question his trespassing charge.
I assume the microphone's off by design, Mr. Romero.
Your Honor, he's wanting to know the nature of the probable cause determination for count 2 on the trespass.
The nature? I found probable cause, if that's what you mean. Excuse me? Turn the mic on. No, bring him back.
Come on, bro. Look, Your Honor.
After the insults, Torres decides to hit the judge with something else. A couple of verses.
Are you ready? So we study like we friendly, cause you know I gotta do it. Man, you're so whack, dog. Man, yo, just take off all the charges, hey, man.
As Torres continues what's becoming a nonsensical rant,
Nah, I'm going home right now. Just leave me outside or I don't know.
the public defender interjects.
Your Honor, at this time, I believe he may require a mental health screening, Your Honor.
What makes you say that?
You're charged with trespassing and like homosexuality and rape and all that.
I didn't charge you with anything, sir.
That's what I'm charging you with. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Torres, I could tell you, is there any reason right now I should not hold you in direct criminal contempt for your behavior in the court?
No.
When to quote, you just said, you judge, end quote. Do you have any explanation of why you would say something like that?
I'm God.
Yeah.
The judge doesn't entertain his holier-than-thou claim and hands down an additional charge.
I find you in direct criminal contempt, and I hereby sentence you to 60 days in Broward County Jail.
Next, we take you to bond court in Brevard County, Florida. Judge Ali B. Majid presiding. The defendant is James Rivera, who's charged with possession of a small amount of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia, both misdemeanors. Below the judge is the public defender who's representing Rivera.
How old are you?
32 years old, sir.
What type of work you do?
Right now I'm a disabled vet, and I perform music to stay sober-minded and calm and collected, sir.
What type of music you play?
I play country music, sir, hip-hop, and alternative rock.
You play an instrument or you sing?
I sing, I'm an exceptional guitar player, and I play percussion.
You got a favorite country singer?
I gotta say Johnny Cash.
You know his famous song, Ring of Fire?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me hear a few verses. I might help you out.
Oh, man, I've never been so nervous on the spot.
Well,
In the golden ring. I can't do it right now, sir.
Rivera may be suffering from stage fright, but this judge isn't ready to give up on his Johnny Cash request just yet.
what's your favorite Johnny Cash song?
My favorite, Walk the Line.
All right, let me hear it. Give me a few verses.
And I walk the line. I'm too nervous right now, Your Honor.
Judge Majid does not seem impressed with Rivera's performance, and he lets him know he's no man in black.
I don't believe you're a singer. You don't even know any song by Johnny Cash. You want me to tell you a few lines that you're facing right now?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to sing any Johnny Cash songs. I just like the music.
Disappointed, Judge Majid goes deep into the Cash catalog to let Rivera know what he's facing.
But right now, you look at a Folsom Prison Blues right now.
I get the joke. I like it.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you look at some Folsom Prison Blues.
The judge sets Rivera's total bond at $500, but just below him, the public defender has something he wants to say about the disabled veteran.
Your Honor,
Yes.
on behalf of the defense, if I may.
I thought, what, you're going to sing a Johnny Cash song instead?
Oh, Your Honor, that's the last thing you want. I'm a terrible singer. What I was going to ask, Your Honor, is Mr. Rivera is a disabled veteran. Mr. Rivera has extremely minor criminal history. And, Your Honor, in my time as a defense attorney, I have seen countless times that our disabled veterans self-medicate using cannabis. These are people that we sent overseas to defend our freedoms. They come home broken. We don't do anything to help them.
Judge Majid takes the attorney's statement under consideration.
Which branch of the military you served?
Army.
How many years?
I did 2 years active duty as an infantryman. Then I went into reserves.
Well, to you and all the veterans who serve our nation, I want you to know we're very grateful.
I appreciate that,
I'm going to reduce your
Steve.
bond to 100 and 250.
Even though his song request went unfulfilled, the judge cuts Rivera a break and lowers his bond to $350.
I wish you well.
Yes, sir.
Next, we're going inside the Cottington County Courthouse in Waterton, South Dakota.
Courthouse is closed. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time.
That's Sheriff's Deputy Mike Morgan, and on the other side of the camera is one of his fellow officers.
Just walked up some stairs, give me some time.
The officers are the only two people left in the courthouse. They patiently waited until the building emptied out today, so there would be no witnesses for what they're about to attempt.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Morgan, who moonlights as a singer, says he'd always wanted to test the acoustics in the old courthouse. As a former Marine Corps member, the Star-Spangled Banner seems like the obvious choice here.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed.
The rich sound doesn't disappoint, and neither does the deputy.
And the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air.
After the Sheriff's Department posts the video online, Morgan is shocked when his patriotic performance goes viral, getting more than 5 million views.
For the land of the free.
His newfound fame leads to several TV interviews and numerous invitations to perform at major events around the country, and an appearance on Court Cam.
And the home of the brave.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.